Recently I received a shipment of our 5.5-inch Voyager Tanto point with the Serrated Edge. So I thought it might be appropriate to talk with you about this knife and fill you in on why I think you should own one. The main reason is this is an enormously rugged outdoor adventure knife. I don't care what you're doing outside, this is a great companion. And if you ever should need it for self-defense, it's an awesome self-defense knife as well. One of the big advantages it has is this 5.5-inch Tanto point blade. You can see how wide the spine is here, and it's 4 millimeters thick. Makes for a very stiff blade that offers tremendous penetration due to that stiffness. It's got a beautiful angle right here at the yokote. This allows the point to be both strong and acute. So I can really feel that point, but it's not a thin, flimsy point because this is flat ground here, and the spine of the blade comes up to almost within a half inch of the very tip. So you have massive reinforcement right here in the tip area. It's acute, but it's strong enough to resist a lot of damage and a lot of abuse. Another advantage of this slanted tip is it creates, here at the yokote, it creates this secondary point right here. Right where the intersection of the hollow grind and the flat grind come together is that secondary point. Now, lots of companies, when they make a Tanto, they've dropped the point down towards the center of the blade. That makes it easier to fold into a handle. They can get more handle shapes that way, but it really diminishes the value of the secondary point when you do that. So this design, my original design for a Tanto, maximizes this secondary point. This angle is optimum for driving that into a flesh and blood target. It's devastating. I can feel that pressure all over my arm. It makes my arm want to jump away from it. And when that secondary point hits, it creates a Y or V-shaped, top of a Y or a V-shaped wound that goes like this. So this side of the blade splits it this way, and this side splits it that way. So the wound pops open like that when struck by that secondary point. It really does exponential damage. Don't discount that secondary point. It's really valuable. The other thing that's cool about this knife is it has more than 4 inches of these razor sharp serrations. And a serrated edge, you say, Lynn, why do you like the serrated edge? Well, it cuts 3 times deeper than a plain edge. And another thing about a serrated edge is when it's dead dull, you can still make another cut. When a plain edge is dead dull, you're sawing away, it just won't cut. With a serrated edge, even when it's dull, you can still cut a piece of rope or string or whatever you have to do with it. So there is that. Yeah, some people say it's harder to resharpen. There is that, but its benefit in cutting power can't be minimalized. You really have to appreciate that it cuts 3 times deeper than a plain edge. It really magnifies the cutting power a lot. The handle is 6 3/4 inches from here to here. So it has a good blade to handle ratio. 5.5 inches to 6 3/4 is pretty darn good. So it makes the knife pretty compact for such a long blade. Easy to wear in your pocket, easy to conceal, easy to carry. It weighs 7.2 ounces, the whole knife does. So it's not overly burdensome to carry it from a weight standpoint either. The handle's made out of Grivery, which is a high glass tip nylon ratio plastic. So it's a very strong handle. And we back that handle up with 2 full-length internal 6061 aluminum liners that are heat treated. So those liners add even more strength to the handle and even more stiffness. Each knife comes with our famous triad lock with a massive stop pin here in the front. Hear that snap as that lock engages? It's like a bank vault door pop. And this lock in our tests, we tested the strength of the lock and holding weight 4 inches from the pivot point. So 4 inches from the pivot point, it's held well over 500 pounds. And it passed all of our shock tests too. So it's a very, very strong folding knife. Arguably one of the strongest folding knives in the world. The balance point on the knife is right here at the pivot point. And the handle is about 9/16 of an inch thick, but all these edges are well melted or broken, if you will. But here we have pretty aggressive texturing to give you maximum traction when you're gripping the knife. The handle offers a lot of grip methods. You can put your finger like this. Here's my normal first grip. Then I'll come back here. Here's my second grip. Here's my third grip. Here's my fourth grip. And here's my fifth grip. Clear back here. The back of the handle has this little saw handle feature right here. Right there. That goes in the palm of your hand here. Your fingers curl around. Your index finger can guide. Your thumb locks down. Or you can curl your index finger underneath. And with this grip, I have quite a bit of control. I have total protection against my hand going forward because it's butted into the palm of my hand really nicely like that, really secure. And I can get 9.5 inches of reach. Tremendous reach with this knife. As much reach as a lot of Bowie knives offer. Has double thumb studs for opening. Comes with 2 clips so you can wear it on either side, left or right. And one of the best things about it, it has a very affordable price. It's $120 suggested retail, and with that 10A blade, look how big that blade is. The 10A steel is the VG10 equivalent, so I challenge you to find a VG10 blade that's that long, that wide, set into a knife this strong for $120. I don't think you'll find it. I know you can't find a stronger folding knife for the money. There you go. The XL Voyager Tanto with a serrated edge. An awesome outdoor knife that will give you years and years of hard work and usefulness.